Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Planeteer. We're going to talk about earnings, what to expect. We're going to talk about contracts, partnerships, the big players of Planeteer, chart analysis, and many more. Okay, first, let's talk about Q1, Q2's last earning reports and what we should expect in Q3. The earnings per share 0.08 and the forecast was 0.08. So there was no movement there. We met the forecast there. But the revenue, this is Q1 I'm talking about. The revenue 634 million and the forecast was 615 million. So we've beat there on revenue on Q1. So that was a good look. So Q2 2024, the earnings per share was 0.09 and the forecast was 0.08. So that's a beat there for the earnings per share. The revenue was 634 million and the forecast was 615 million. So that's a beat there. So we beat both numbers there. And then Q3, that's what we're looking for now. That's what we're on now. This is what's going to be reported on the 4th of November. So we're looking forward to that. The forecast is 0.09 earnings per share. And the forecast for the revenue is 703 million. So those are numbers that we have to look out for. We want to beat 703 million and the 0.09 per share. As I've said before, also in my last video, I think I said it was 3 billion, but now it's 4 billion in cash reserves. Planeteer has 4 billion in cash reserves and US treasuries. No debt. Remember that part. No debt. Haven't seen a company do this yet with no debt. But what I would like to see with that money there, I would like them to see them really utilize that money there. I would like to see them do stuff like maybe buy back a whole lot of shares. I would like to see them start dividends. Even with the smaller companies that ain't able to buy Planeteer's products because Planeteer's products are so expensive, I would like to see them probably make a move, make a power play, even consign the work, consign the services and products to the smaller businesses that can't afford them, then make the money and pay them back. That way they secure sales, more sales, build up their commercial customers. They secure sales and they're making profit. So that would be a good thing they could use with that, play around with that 4 billion because they've got so much cash. They've got 4 billion in cash. They don't need people to pay up front. Obviously it's all good, everybody paid up front, but the people that can't, businesses that can't pay up front and want probably a smaller service, maybe a 10 million contract or something that's 20 million or whatever, they can afford to consign and make an agreement for 6 months down the line pay us, or 12 months down the line pay us. That way they get a sell, build up their customer count, and probably a reoccurring customer too. That customer will probably keep coming back, and more profit. I would like to see that as well with that money. I'm just going to run through some partnerships and contracts that they've obtained. So they in partnership with Microsoft, helping them with their cloud. Tampa General Hospital in Florida, America, as well as the NHS in the UK. Tampa General Hospital has awarded a £50 million contract. NHS National Health Service has awarded 330 million. That's big stuff. For the hospital, they'll be doing stuff like speeding up waiting time, spotting any issues with patients before the issues get worse, so they can work more efficiently and be able to be more effective. They've also got a partnership with the BP oil company, the major oil giant. they extended a 10-year relationship with the BP company. For example, if you had like a pipe burst or a hairline crack in a pipe, they'll be able to analyze how big the crack is, how long it would take to spread. So obviously it will prioritize like things that are damaged and to get them sorted first and stuff like that. It's going to be a really clever machine. All right, let's talk about the major key players in Planetair. So we have Alex Karp, Stephen Cohen, and Peter Thiel. Alex is the CEO. He's the man that giving direction, basically. Like, I've never seen a CEO like Alex before. Like, he just don't care. Like, he is like, buy our product and see what it does. We don't care if you don't. It's your loss type of thing. He's very, very, very smart. He's got all types of degrees and PhDs and stuff like that. So yeah, he's a good CEO, definitely. As for Peter, the co-founder of PayPal with Elon Musk, he's a multi-billionaire. He knows the business. Like, he's the businessman. He's the money behind the machine type of thing, you know? And then you've got a guy called Stephen Cohen. He's the brains behind Planetair. Apparently, the first 8 weeks, he's the man that coded the prototype for Planetair's initial product, and he done that in 8 weeks. Like, he's a brains man. Like, he's super smart. He's got like a BS in computer science from Stanford University. This is a power trio here. It's a power trio here. These are like the major key players in Planetair. Another major catalyst we're looking for, though, a major catalyst that we're looking for is 295 commercial customers. We want that to raise by at least 10%. Just shy of 350. We want the count to be at 350 commercial customers. This would be a big catalyst for Planetair, and this would definitely drive their profits, their revenue, share price, and stuff like that. So that's something we'll be looking out for. I will report on that in future videos to see if we've gone past the 295 commercial count. Okay, let's look at the technical chart now of Planetair. Let's see how that looks. Beautiful chart. Look, it's been on an uptrend since 2023. Lovely uptrend. This was the area, this was the major area to break here. Where this line is here. This was major resistance. Went all the way up to all-time highs. People would say that it's broken the all-time high, which it technically has. But remember, as I said in my last videos, resistance is an area. Resistance is always an area. It's never on the exact penny. So obviously we've been rejected hard, dropped back down to support. Had a gapped up day. Market's closed at the moment. Had a day gapped up a little bit. Lovely. It's all looking good. Uptrend, respecting the moving average. And then was 337% up, but with this drop down, I'm now 318% up in this position. So I got just shy of 100 shares. I have about 70 odd in this portfolio, and about 20 or so, 20 shares in my other portfolio. So I'm just shy of 100 shares. I first got in the position in 2022 March. which is, it was the 3rd of March. So here, got it for like a 11, I think it was like a, I don't know, I think it was 10 or 11 dollars at the time. But what I did do after that is when it dropped down in July, I think it was July the, if I can remember rightly, it was July the 15th, I doubled down and bought 22 shares on the 15th of July. But I bought these shares at $8. So my average buying has gone down to like $10. So all these shares average at $10. Now we're at $41. Hence why the big percentage I've gained. Most people would have been scared when it dropped down here and just thought, oh, should I buy it or not? But I was so confident in the company. I said, let me buy more shares. That's how much I believe in this stock. Okay, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you liked the insight, a bit of insight on Palantir. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'll be back with you next week.